The words, "the opener dies," have shocked grave robbers for a full 1400 years. But the owner of this coffin is a 9-year-old girl. Her name is Li Shaha. Not because she is young, but because her name is Shahai. Among her hundreds of burial items, the one that captivates me the most is a small flower crown. It is said to be extraordinarily valuable, and even to this day, it has not been displayed. I want to recreate this flower crown. The flower crown uses flower silk inlaid with several pieces, and when I tried to replicate it, I realized how difficult it truly is. First, the silk must be melted into strips. Then, it is hammered repeatedly until it is shaped into fine silver threads. They say silver is soft, but after hanging for a day, I realized my hands are even softer. This is nothing. There's more to come. First, thread the silver wire through a 3mm hole, then switch to a smaller one, again and again, until finally reaching 0.7mm. Each time I pass it through, the silver wire becomes thin.
Oh no, my head is pounding.
It's really too difficult.
Hello, Teacher Pan, I bought a box of particularly delicious car granules. Would you like to come and have a couple of bites?
This teacher has spent a lifetime mastering the art of flower silking.
Teacher, you really pull it well.
A silk thread must be pulled from thick to thin, which requires going through countless hammering and refining. Ultimately, with the joint efforts of the teacher and Chiezi, I obtained a bit of privacy that was as fine as hair. Es fürchterliches Heilemann Temper. Gently pound the finished flower thread to make it firm and shaped. Now that the flower thread is ready, let's make the viewpoint of that goose. Moths may not be liked in modern times, but ancient people did not think so. Moths fluttering towards the fire are the joyous celebration of the Lantern Festival. The transformation of the goose emerging from the surge is filled with mystery in the eyes of ancient people, and it has been endowed with the symbolism of metamorphosis and reincarnation. Historical records say that the child's full name is Li Jingshun. She is the granddaughter of the Empress Dowager of Beizhou, and her flower pot is actually not a pot, but a difference. In ancient times, only adults could take charge, yet that grandmother insisted on making her granddaughter's headdress look like that of an adult. This clever son, containing the grandmother, offers endless blessings and affection for the lost monk. After using silver thread to outline the non-living contours, the flower thread must be embedded in circles. There are still many burial items that meet with the child's grave, some of which are valuable and permanently banned from being exhibited abroad. Today, our cultural relics have been imitated by many luxury goods. From Paris fashion weeks to New York art exhibitions, more and more people have seen this gift of Chinese culture to the world. Every step I take, I understand you a bit more. This is not about replicating a cold artifact, but about recreating a profound dedication. Just like this goose-shaped flower hairpin. Some silent love is hard to express, and can only be transformed into a warm blessing with the rarest materials and the most time-consuming effort, accompanying us always. The belly of the goose is woven from extremely fine silk, adorned with pearls as knots, resembling the making of a delicate fishing net. The book mentions that ancient people also hid spices in the bellies of moths, and in the end, we must bend it into a small cage to restore this lovely thought of the ancients. Shasify has completed it, but there is still a more complicated matter ahead. The archaeological report states that there are at least 5 different forms of 6-petal flowers on this floral crown. But one type alone has more than 16 pieces. The lowly rain and frost fall during the day, while flowers wither in spring. That old woman wants to gather the spring light abundantly here, carving it into everlasting flower vinegar. It is important to know that in ancient times, martial arts hairpins were the knowledge of the ceremonial officials, and this kind of sword reading has appeared on this little girl's hairpin. In every detail that ties in my heart, I want to give it the most perfect life, even if that life is just 9 short years. After polishing and grinding these small petals, thin silver wires must be welded on as flower stems. The base of the flower stem must be coiled into a spring so that it can support a pair of broad leaves. While making these flowers, I often stare, and what moves my heart the most is not those gemstones, but this. In that moment, I felt that I roughly understood the old woman's thoughts. She wants her child to see this exquisite, slightly swaying little toy, and can't help but exclaim in delight. She knows what her child likes, because I also like it just the same now. The combination of this hairpin is not only to pay tribute to the floral inlay of Yunjin's hand, but also gu, a specific and subtle love that transcends time and space. Li Jingchu. Since childhood, the wooden inscription says that he is a wise child, deeply knowledgeable and perceptive. The final words carved in wood are these. In the face of shared suffering, who is not invited? Knowing that this world is like a dream, why must we all explore the length of life? He understands the reasoning, but he still cannot let go. He carved 4 words on the coffin. Open the folds and die. This seemingly harsh curse is also the protection of this grandmother thereafter.
Subtitle volunteer resumption.